the first question that one has to ask himself before he dives into the Tanya, before he starts learning, even while learning, what is the first question that has to bother him? The question is, what bothered the Alter Rebbe, Rabbi Shneur Zalman of Liadi, the author of the Tanya? Why did he wrote his monumental book? What he wanted to solve? What questions bothered him? So he said to himself, I'll devote 20 years to write and to be precise in every letter and to write what I think about Jewish mysticism and to encapsulate everything I know in this monumental book that we talked about, the book of the Tanya. And what could be the question? What it was, assimilation? No, it will take another 120 years until the Lubavitcher Rebbe will look right and left and will see almost all of the Jewish people, or maybe half of the Jewish people, assimilated or left Judaism, left the commandments and living in other ways that wasn't acceptable before that. So what it was, secularity? No, he wasn't afraid from secularity. Secularity and the Enlightenment started few years, only 10, 20 years after he wrote his monumental book, the Book of the Tanya. Was it the lack of rights, Jewish rights in Europe back then and 200 years ago? Jews were depressed in the past 2,000 years in exile. There were problems everywhere, and almost in all period of time, in any period of time, Jews weren't acceptable and didn't accept all the rights that they thought they should accept. So what was the problem? What bothered him? What bothered him was lack of liveliness, lack of enthusiasm, of excitement, coolness. Jews were living and they didn't really love and didn't really were enthusiastic of their relationship with God. And when you are not full of warmness and enthusiastic, and when you are not excited and you have lack, you are muting, you are reducing the level of liveliness. When you are doing that, that means you do not really accept or enjoy your wife, and you are not excited from your wife and from your house and from your family and from your children. You are not excited. Everything is just going through you. Oh, another holiday, another pray, I have to daven this morning. Okay, I have to daven this morning. So Jews weren't really full of enthusiastic like he wanted them to be. He wanted people to be alive, more alive, and it's all about bringing more liveliness to your life. And this was his main challenge. And how he thought how to solve this challenge. So he said, each one of us has two wings. In Aramaic, it's called gadfim. What are those wings? Those wings are your emotion. We have several kinds of emotions, but the most important one are those that create your wings. And you can live without wings, but you cannot lift yourself up from your place and get closer to the reality, to your spouse, to your family, to your creator. It's all about you. Without wings, you cannot lift yourself up. You cannot get out of your place. And the right wing is love. Love is the engine of life. Without love, you do not accept other people in your life. You don't want to get out of yourself and to see other people. When I have love, what does it mean? That means that I want to get out of my place and I want to be a part of someone, and I give someone else a place in my life. And without love, you cannot get out of your place. It's like the bird cannot fly without love. But there is a problem. There is undesirable love. What is the undesirable love, or in the language of the Alter Rebbe, the imaginary love? What is imaginary love? Is that I don't really love my wife. I love everything that I can accept from her, everything that I can gain from her. I love the way she look. I love the way she talk. I love what she gives to me and all the benefits that I can gain from her presence. So I don't really love her. I have an image of a wife that I love, but it's not my wife. I do not see her special characters. I don't see really her. I'm in love, but not with her. So it's in imaginary love, because what I really love, I love myself. And this is the same with the relationship with God. You don't really love God, said the Alter Rebbe. You love everything that you can get, all the grace that you can get in your life, but you don't really love Him. In order to love Him, you have to really to understand what He gives you. You have to get out of yourself and not love. Love, it's a very masculine thing, masculine emotion, because I love, it's about me. I want to give. I want to do good things. I want to share. It's about me. I love. And love usually does not contradict anger. I can really love my son, but still to minimize him, not to let him place to choose, to grow. I can love my wife very much, but not let her grow and be an independent and reveal her own powers. But still, I love her. But I can minimize her, or I can, do a lot of things that are opposed to the love that I show. So there is another wing that the Alter Rebbe is pointing that we need to reveal in our life in order to add more liveliness, in order to be more alive. And what is the other wing? It's the left wing. The left wing, he calls it ir'a, or awe. What is awe? Awe is that I take back and I leave you the place. I'm ready to go backward and to leave you more place. If I want respect, I conquer the place. I want all the place. I want everyone to talk about me. If I give respect, that means that I go backward and I let you be. And I let you be in this place. And I'm now ready to shrink myself, not to be in a way. And there are different levels to awe. There is one level that I'm afraid. Whoa, I did something not good. How did I act? I offended her. I did something, an undesirable action. And this is a very low kind of, it's not even awe, it's fear. And it does not talk in length about fear. The second level of awe is that I respect. When I respect someone, that means I see him. I see my wife. I see all her traits and her good traits and whatever she can achieve. And I see her, not what I want her to be and what I am in love with, but I see really her and I'm in love with her. And when you give someone respect, that means that you go backward, as we say. And when you are going backward, you are ready to fly from your place because you give place. So you are going backward. And then when you love, you go forward. And when I give, when I admire someone, that means that I really see him, that I really appreciate him. I appreciate him. And there is another level of awe. The third level of awe, that the Alter Rebbe is talking about it in length, is that I'm not really exist. Like I'm exist, but it's not about me. It's about our relationship. We are becoming one. It's like we can emerge together. When you emerge with your spouse, that means what? It means it's not about you, I love. It's like you know how to go backward, to leave the place, to leave her a place to grow. And when she needs it, when she is now dominant, sometimes I'm dominant, and she knows how to give me the place, how to give me awe and reverence, and how to see me. But the third level is that it's not about us. It's not about me, and it's not about her. It's about us. It's about the ability of us to be one, to merge with one each other. And it's like I'm not really exist. I exist, but it's not about me. I do not do out of myself a matter, and I give meaning, and I'm appreciating the one that I'm living with. And it's not only about my spouse. It's about everything in this creation. And it's about godliness, my relationship with godliness. Can I really not think that everything that happens is about me and I am in the center and it's all about me? Love, it's about me. I want to give. How is that I'm ready to listen? I'm ready not now to conquer. I'm not only affecting, I'm not only giving, I know how to receive, how to accept. And usually when people are all about influencing, they can easily get into a place of bad emotions like sadness and depression. Because what is depression? That I want to influence, but I feel that there is no one there to accept what I want to give. Why am I sad? Because I wanted reality to go in the direction that I wanted it to go, and it is not like that. And things does not happen as I wanted, so I am in a sad mood. But when I know how to accept and reverence, or it's a feminine emotion, it's a feminine power in the soul that knows how to accept, know to appreciate other people, other things, other notions, other people that does other things and things different than you. And when you know how to appreciate, and not only appreciate, to accept from them and to grow from them, when you have heart to reality and you have heart to other people and you have reverence, you can never be in depression. Why? Because when you accept, you can never be in depression. Only when you want to influence, when you want to influence and you think that there is no one to accept what you have to influence, only then you can be in depression. So the Alter Rebbe says you need both of them, needs both wings, the right wing, the love, and the left wing, the ha. And it's like a dance. You need both of them together. If you are just giving, if you are just an influencer, you cannot see other people. It's all about you. You need that. You need that special emotion in you. It's like an engine that pushes you forwards and teach you what to accept others in your life, to see them and to give them, and not to think only about yourself. And the other emotion is just not getting forward, is getting backward. Is to know how to accept, is to know how to let other people grow around you. To be real leader, it's not just follow me. It's also about let other people grow near you and make them leaders. And he wanted to teach us these secrets of dancing with those two wings, know how to go with the right wing and know how to go with the left wing. And there is another very important issue that we have to see, to think about when you think about the Alter Rebbe, when he wrote about emotions. And it is what? It is the emotions are those that will help you to deliver liveliness to your life. And the secrets, how to postpone, how not to let undesirable emotions delve into you, conquer you, or lead you, and to know how to arouse useful emotions. This is the secret of controlling yourself, of being the master of your life. And we said that the undesirable image of love or uncorrect love is what? Uncorrect love is that you love yourself. You do not really love your spouse, your God, or other people in your reality. You love yourself. And what is undesirable awe? Undesirable awe, it's where you are afraid, and not about yourself, not about other people, about yourself. When you are getting into anxiety and not giving respect, and you're always thinking about what will happen to me. And it's like, if undesirable love is that you think about what you love, undesirable awe is that you do not really give respect, is that you are in stress. And stress, I think it's the idolatry of our time, because when you are in stress, and it's the most important thing to know what is stress. We'll talk about it in a different video, but what is stress in few sentences? That I'm afraid what will happen to me, and how I would I be able to pay the rent? Would I be able to manage everything? What they think about me? And when you are in the center, you take godliness out of your life. The Creator is not there yet, and now you are just thinking what will happen if, and your thoughts are running away without you controlling them. And the most important thing that the Alter Rebbe is trying to teach us is to control again, to gain control on your emotions through gaining control on your thoughts. And when you gain back the control and you know how to awake right emotions, the right wing and the left wing, and how to do that. And when you're doing that, that is when you are gaining again liveliness. That is when you are full of enthusiastic again. You love your life. You have, without think about relationship. Take the emotions out of the relationship. Take the two wings out of the relationship. What you have there? What is left? Two people that now he is doing the dishes, she is going to the super, he is doing that, she is doing that, and they are just, splitting all the things that they have to do, but they have nothing that will connect them together. And the secret of life is knowing this dance of reverence, awe, and love, right wing and left wing. And when you have both of them, only then you can fly and start live your life to the fullest. So see you in the next video about the Alter Rebbe and Jewish psychology. Stick with us.